What's up, everybody? Good morning, good morning, good morning. It is Power Plays Palace, man. We back once again. So I want to say good morning on this beautiful Wednesday morning. And let's get right down to the chart, see what's going on out here. So for today, what we have is yesterday we had a previous day high of 776.77. Previous day low of 772.51 with a pre-market high of 769.73. Pre-market low of 767.81. And what we were going to do, if SPY was going to push up past the 769.73, we was going to target 771, 772.51. Now, if it pushed past that, recover and push past that, we was going to be targeting 774, then 776.77, which was the previous day high. And then that's where we were going to be headed for yesterday. Now, on the bullish side, if we had SPY push up and then reject out that pre-market high, we was going to have targets at 768.50, 767.81. And if it pushed below that, the 767.81, which was the pre-market low, we was going to have 766, 764, 762, and 760. And that's what our map for the bulls will be yesterday. And the bullish people, And like I was telling y'all, they're going to be option trading earlier in the morning, around 7:15 now. So I want y'all to be mindful of that when you're trading. And so we'll see what happens with all of that with this new trading. But let's look at this chart from yesterday. Let's get down to it. All right. So yesterday what happened, SPY opens up right here at 768.68. And from there, and this is when the market actually opens now. Like I said, there's going to be some trading pre-market now with the options. So you saw around the 7:30 mark, SPY ran all the way up here. It got to 769.65, and then it came over here again, and then it got to 769.88. Once again at the 8:20 mark. Once again, it came up here again, and it touched the 769.65, and then it started to get ready to open up for the market. It retreated, then it opened up right here at 768.68. Push back up and test that 769 area again, 769.50. And then from there, we had some consolidation briefly, a little pull down here to 767, a $2 move, which is not bad. Back up, though, to 769 before it made another move down here to 767.63. It pushed back up to 768. So you see that right there, 767.63. And then it pushed back up to 768, back down here to 767. Now, looking at this entire move, 769.51, down to the low of the day, which was finally 766.92. That's really only a $3 move. So all of this up and down right here creates some choppiness. So if you was trading this, I hope you were being careful and getting in and out of these trades, because as you see, it finally ended up down here. It went down and touched 766.92, and then it held right here by closing at 767.38. So it still was all within that same range. And so that's what happened with that. And then you come over here to the overnight, still in the same general range, because it's really only like a $3, because we're talking about 769.50 being the high today. And in the overnight, it went down to a low of 766.69. And now look, pre-market, what happens? It opens up right here at 767.45 after it closed overnight at 767.04. So that gap up, which looks a lot bigger on a because it went on the 5-minute chart, but that gap up is only like 60 cents. And then it pushed up to 768.22 before coming back to 767.05, and now it's starting to make a move towards the upside a little bit. So we'll see how that goes. but it's 6:47 right now a.m. and they'll be trading options. Should be around 7:15 when they start being able to trade options. And so, like I was telling y'all yesterday, always be careful in the market when that happens, because we don't know how the market is going to react to the new ability to trade, what that's going to do to the people who normally trade pre-market without having, the luxury of trade options. What that's going to look like, we don't know. But I can assure you this, we in a position right now to kind of see where things are going to go from here. And right now where we currently are, we will get an opportunity to test it out. So that's where we are right now. And let's go back and look at the chart again from yesterday. So based on the chart from yesterday, if you look at the pre-market high and pre-market low, SPY pretty much stayed in that range all day yesterday. And that really considered like a chop area. So you really couldn't make a big move here and there, but it did make a couple moves. But as far as the chart goes, I would say this is one of the days where even though you might have touched a level or maybe one or two on the way down, it wasn't a real strong day because it wasn't a big move. It was an okay move, but not a big move. You had to get in right and then time it up right. But with all that being said, can't have big days every day. So let's look at the chart for today. So the previous day high we have a 769.50. Previous day low we have a 766.92. We have a pre-market high of 768.22 and a pre-market low of 767.05. Now if SPY was to go and push up above the 768.22 and hold, we'll be looking for them to target that 769.50, which is the previous day high. And then if it pushes up above that and holds up, we talking about 770, 772, 774, 776. And so that's what we'll be looking at as far as the SPY for tomorrow, for today. Now with the bears, if you want to be a bear, some people like that, if we push up and try to break above that pre-market high, we can't do that, then we're going to have to start looking for targets down. And the first target will be the pre-market low. Now, if it breaks below that pre-market low, we're looking at a break and hold below 766.92, because that is the previous day low. And you see the pre-market low and the previous day low right there close to each other. So we definitely going to have to see that and target that, because if it breaks below that, then we have 765, 763, 761, and 760. And that'll be our targets going down. In the meantime, what we'll be looking for is SPY to establish itself early and try to get us a nice move today. Now, a $3 move ain't bad, but you have to know when to get in and when to get out, and don't get caught, holding them bags with the SPY. So you definitely want to do that. But in the meantime, what we want to do is we want to get prepared for for today. We want to play our levels, and we want to try not to overextend ourselves while we're trading. And I think if we do that, we'll be okay. And so in the meantime, I want y'all to stay disciplined. I want y'all to play your chart and do not jump in the trade without a plan. Now, if you want to trade with us, you can come over to Power Plays. We are trading over there in the Discord. This is Power Plays Palace, the channel we run some YouTube information on just for the SPY. I do anticipate expanding the channel, adding more information. We do cover more than we do trade with more than the SPY. We do other things, but I definitely look forward to expanding the channel and provide more content, around trading and things that we're learning. As I trade with the guys and learn from the guys as we learn from each other. We're not financial advisors. We're not experts. We just, a group of guys and friends that work together and try to identify good trade opportunities and then take them while they're in the market. And so that's what we're looking forward to continue to do. And I look forward to continue to run the channel and improving the channel. In the meantime, let's get ready for trading, man. It's almost time to get started with them having these options in the pre-market, which is going to be wide open. Now, the crazy part, is it still the pre-market? if they let you trade as free as you want in it. So we'll see. But we'll see. So we'll look for it tomorrow, man. Let's get it in, man. It's Power Plays Palace, man. We out of here.